Okay, so this next part, I am going to talk to you a little about people coming to visit you while you're dreaming. And I think this is one of the most amazing things that can happen, but it's also scary. Um, so, going back to my grandma's experience that she told me, my mom's dad passed away before my mom turned 3, and my grandma had 2 little girls. My mom was the oldest, and her little sister, I think, was probably about 1. And so my mom's dad had just passed away, and it was probably a couple days. Um, and my grandma was asleep, and she felt someone come and sat on her bed, and she felt the bed shift, as if somebody actually sat there, and she kind of fell over. And so she woke up, and it was her husband, and she was like, "What are you doing here?" And he goes, "Genoveva, like, you need to take care of the girls." And so he told her, he came back, he told her that she needed to take care of them, and of course she did. But what was interesting is, like 50 some years later, my mom had the same experience. So my dad passed away April 14, no, I'm sorry, April 10th, 2014, and that was a very interesting experience too, which I'll get into. But after he passed away, he came and visited my mom, and my parents got divorced before I turned 3, and so they've been divorced a very long time. And I mean, they still were close and whatnot, but he came to visit her, and he did the same thing. He went and he sat next to her, except hers was different because he laid down. And I think she had told me that he put his arm around her, and she's like, "Jose, like, what are you doing?" And he told her too, like, "You need to take care of the kids, like, they need you." And it was just, it was really interesting the way that everything happened, because my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer June of 2011, and I thought we were going to lose her that year. She was so sick. She never got out of bed. I thought she was dying, and then, I don't know, just like, there were so many positive energies, and she just got better. And so she went into remission for 2 years, and within those 2 years, my dad got really sick. And my dad's disease that he had it since I was born, so he had it at that time for like 19 years. And all of a sudden, he got really sick. And what I understood is that he took her sickness, and he thought that we needed my mom more at the time, or that we weren't ready to leave her or to lose her. And so he left us, and she was fine for a while, and then she got sick. And so it was interesting just how that happened. But I just wanted to connect with how our loved ones can come and visit us at night, and how important it is to pay attention to our dreams and to pay attention to visions, because sometimes they come here to tell us things or to show us things. There's been a couple times that I've been dreaming and I'm missing something, and I can't find it, or I can't figure something out, and then they tell me in my dreams. And just the other night, my dad, he has a storage unit after he stopped being a counselor, and so he got a storage unit to put all of his school stuff. And I just woke up in the middle of the night thinking of where the key was for his storage container, and I'm pretty sure I slept walked, because I don't remember like really getting up, but I went and I found it. And I think that he had told me where it was. I was like, "Maria Teresa, like, here it is, now go clean it out." But they come and visit us so much, and that's also connected to Dia de los Muertos, which I'll get into also, about them coming to visit us in our dreams. And so yeah, it was really important, and those 2 stories just mean a lot to me. So thank you.